Hi everyone, welcome back to our English enrichment lesson for grade 2 with teacher Rick. So remember last lesson we had a look at some energy sources. So remember we need energy like electricity in our lives, in our homes, for the TV, for the computer, for the fridge, for the air conditioning. We need energy. Also for our cars and bus and the train and the plane, they need energy. They run on fuel. Okay, and also in our factories to make things, the factories also need energy. And last lesson, we had a look at some energy sources that are not very good because they're bad for the environment because of pollution. So let's just have a quick review. So we had a look at one very important source of energy is oil. Oil. Remember? Oil. O-I-L. Oil. So let's just practice the word. Repeat after me. Oil. Good. One more time. Oil. Okay, that's it. Oil. So the oil is underground and we need to drill the oil. But then because we burn the oil, there is smoke, pollution, and the temperature goes up and the climate gets hotter. Hot. So it's not very good energy source. Another energy source was coal. Coal. Remember coal? C-O-A-L. Coal. So let's just practice the word. Repeat after me. Coal. Good. One more time. Coal. Okay, that's it. Very good. So coal is also underground. It's this black thing that we can burn to get energy. But because it's underground, we need to mine. Okay, to mine the coal, and then we also burn the coal to get energy. But again, like oil, burning coal is not good because you will have smoke, you will have pollution, and the temperatures go up, so it gets hot, very hot. So coal is not very good for the environment and for planet Earth. Another one is gas, natural gas. Gas, also like oil, is underground, so we need to drill the gas and then we can burn it to get energy. So gas, G-A-S, or usually we say natural gas. Okay, let's just practice the word. Repeat after me. Gas. Okay, good. One more time. Gas. Okay, that's it. Now with a natural gas. Okay, very good. So we can also use gas to get energy. For example, to heat water at home or to cook, stove. You can use gas to have fire to cook. And we can burn gas to get energy and also produce electricity. But again, you need to burn the gas, okay? So it's not good because you have pollution and temperatures go up, hot, 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 very hot. So that's not good, okay? Now, these three sources of energy, oil, coal, and gas, natural gas, we call them fossil fuel. Fossil fuels. Okay? They're this group. They're all underground. And we burn them to get energy. And we call them fossil fuels because they are very, very old. They were underground. It takes a very, very long time for them to be oil, coal, and gas. They are very, very old. Like when we had dinosaurs, it started forming the oil, the coal, and the natural gas. So we call them fossil fuels. Let's have a look at the words. Fossil, F-O-S-S-I-L, fossil. And then fuel or fuels in the plural, okay, with yes. Fuel, F-U-E-L, fuel. Okay, so remember, fossil is like, we can also have fossils of animals that don't exist anymore. They're extinct, remember? So fossil, it means like it's very, very old. And fuel is something that gives us energy. For example, the cars, they need fuel to run, okay? And the planes too, they need fuel. So they burn the fuel to get energy and to take off. So we call these the fossil fuels. And again, they're not good because you burn them, you have smoke, you have pollution, and it gets hot, 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 hot. We had a look at another source of energy, nuclear energy or nuclear power. Remember, nuclear, N-U-C-L-E-A-R, nuclear. Let's just practice the word. Repeat after me. Nuclear. Good. One more time. Nuclear. Okay, very good. So nuclear can be very dangerous. And you also have weapons that are nuclear weapons because they can be very destructible. They destroy a large area because they are very, very powerful. And it can also be very dangerous because they are very toxic and it takes a very long time to disappear. So nuclear power, it's also a little dangerous. So we don't want these sources of energy. We need to stop using these and get energy from good sources. So now we're going to see some energy sources that are good because they don't end. They are always, you can always get that energy and you don't need to burn them, so there is no pollution. Okay? So these sources of energy, we can call them clean energy. Okay, clean, C-L-E-A-N, clean energy, because there is no smoke and no pollution. Okay? And we can also call them renewable energy. Renewable, it means that you don't run out. There's no end to it, okay? You always have that energy source. And now you're going to understand why we can call them renewable with an example, okay? But first, let's just practice the word renewable. R-E-N-E-W-A-B-L-E. N-E-W-A-B-L-E. Renewable. Let's practice. Repeat after me. Renewable. Good. One more time. Renewable. Okay, very good. So, the first example we're going to see is energy we can get from the sun. So, the sun gives us energy. So, we can use the sun to produce energy. And it's clean, no smoke, no pollution, and it's renewable because the sun is always there. It doesn't end, okay? You always have the sun, so you can get energy and energy and more and more and more and more energy from the sun. So the sun, the energy from the sun, we call it solar energy or solar power. Solar power. Okay, so let's have a look at the word S-O-L-A-R. Solar. Solar power or solar energy. So solar is related to the sun. Okay, when you see solar, you know that it's something related to the sun. Solar power. So now let's just practice the word. Repeat after me. Solar power. Good. One more time. Solar power. Okay, very good. So we can have solar panels that are like made of glass or made like a mirror. They take the sunlight and you can have electricity. Okay? So solar power is a good source of energy. It's clean and renewable. Another source of power is wind. Wind power. So the wind, it's also clean and renewable. You have a lot of wind. We call these wind turbine. So it looks a little bit like a fan, right? So, but we call it a wind turbine. So when there is wind, they spin, and you can make energy, produce energy and electricity with the wind, because the wind spins the turbine and you can produce energy and electricity. Okay? So let's just have a look at the word. I think you already know this one, right? So wind, W-I-N-D, wind. And we call it wind power because it gives you energy from the wind, okay? Wind power. Let's just practice the word. Repeat after me. Wind power. Good. One more time. Wind power. Okay, that's it. Very good. So, and you have these are called turbines. T-U-R-E-I-N-E. Turbine. Okay, so they spin. The wind makes the turbine spin, and you produce energy and electricity with that wind. Okay, so the wind power is also clean and renewable. You just need a place with a lot of wind, okay, for the turbines to work and produce electricity. Now, another clean and renewable source of energy comes from the water. The water from the rivers, because the water from the rivers is flowing to the sea, right? So you can build dams, walls, and they have turbines, and when the water falls, it goes into the turbines and also produces energy. Okay? The energy from water, you call it hydropower. Hydropower. Let's have a look at the word Hydro. Hydropower. Okay, so it's like solar comes from the sun. If you see something hydro, it means that it comes from water. Okay, hydro is always associated with water. So now let's just practice the word. Repeat after me. Hydropower. Good. One more time. Hydropower. Okay, very good. And when we build these things in the river, we call them a dam. Dam. D-A-M. Dam. Okay, river dam. So that you can stop the river, the water stops there. You have a lot of water, and then when it falls, you have turbines at the bottom, and the turbines spin, and you produce energy, electricity, with the power of the water falling on the turbines. Okay? And so this source of energy is also clean and renewable. Okay? So these are like the three main sources of energy that we can have and that are clean and renewable. So we have to use more, stop the oil, stop the coal, stop the gas, stop the nuclear, and have more energy coming from the sun, solar power, the wind power, and water, hydropower. They can also have some problems. They are not 100% good, but they are much better for the environment because there's no smoke, no pollution, and no heating temperatures going up. No. So they are clean energy and renewable energy. And so they're good. So next week, we will see some more sources of energy that can be clean and help us to protect the planet and the environment. Now for this week, you have a worksheet for homework with these forms of energy. So remember, we have the fossil fuels, dirty with a lot of smoke and pollution, oil, coal, natural gas, and nuclear power too, very dangerous. And then we have some clean and renewable sources of energy, like the sun, the wind, and the water. So you will have the worksheet with some exercises for you to practice these words related to energy. Okay? So don't forget, do your homework, take a picture, and send it to me. And we will see each other again next week with some other good sources of energy that we can use to stop oil, stop coal, stop gas. Okay? We will see each other again next week. Bye-bye.